Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to my Page the Right Guidance. This is Lisa, and I'm here to bring you in some channeled intuitive guidance for August the 5th to the 15th, 2019, both in love and relationships using John Holland's deck, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, and the Angel Tarot cards for your messages in general in any area of life, the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So, what do you need to know? Let's see, Scorpio. All right, so I've already asked your angels and guides to step forward to bring in messages that are important, okay? Now, because I'm using two decks, what I want you to do, okay? Once I lay all the cards down, of course, and I'll prompt you to do so when I'm done here, I want you to choose both a card from... Boy, I'm really great at centering this, aren't I? Both, from the love kind of side of the reading here, and then from your general. That way it'll be your catalyst. You didn't even have to touch. There was already a card that was like, pick me, pick me. All right. There's a lot going on, I see. Scorpio, your brain is moving. I am picking up already. Let's see what's so important. And where do you need to focus? Okay. So I'll center all of this. Make sure all the cards are upright. All right, so what I want you to do is to pick a card from each line. And of course, if you're like really magnetically drawn to two, then you just do what's right for you. Because these are like your catalyst cards, okay? Really the most important message for the next 10 days for you in both areas, okay? Happy holiday, and I hope all of you are choosing to spend your civic holiday or wherever you are in Canada, of course, in the States, my American friends, of course, you're welcome. I love you guys just the same, but I hope you're choosing to spend this day really wisely, okay? So, as I looked outside, there was a butterfly. Yay! Okay, let's see what holds for you, Scorpio. All right, now, as the statements I always make when I use these cards, I don't really care what the messages say. I will still read them out to you. So if it's important to you, that's great. But because they're my cards, I read from pictures and from what the channeled information is from your angels and guides and mine, okay? You are rebuilding. You are figuring out what's important to your heart, Scorpio, okay? It looks like there's some heartstrings being tugged at and some decisions being made in matters of the heart. And you might be slightly challenged, okay? Because we have some lightning bolts hitting you and there's a bit of destruction here. So it's tearing away kind of what you hold dear. Now, I don't want you to freak out with that message. What this means is that you need some time to disconnect from what is sabotaging your energy. What's important to your heart right now, Scorpio? And are you attending to your self-care needs? What's important to your heart, or are you scattering your energy to things that aren't important and not making, say, things in your life or people you love the priority? Such as putting the phone down, the computer down, the TV down, putting the remote down, and spending time with people that you love. Now, I will say from the look on her face, she doesn't have a lot of joy in her life right now. So let's see what the rest of the messages say, and then I will make a collective statement on the whole entire line. Well, this is great. This is a card of love, and it is about joining. Now, for those of you who are watching, you could be in partnership, you could be married, and you could be single, right? What we want, though, is balance. See how these two people are leaning back, but they're holding on to each other for dear life, and they know they're smiling at each other. They're happy, weaving love, and, green is healing, okay? But there's trust, right? So for those of you in partnership, it is about being able to lean on each other and realize that each other won't let the other one fall, right? Balance, equal give and receive, give and take. If your love relationship doesn't have this, well, you need to speak up. And I just want to see what the rest of the cards hold, and then I will really get into it because, like I said, I've asked a lot of you to pick a card. So if you pick that one or this one, this is your straight up message is that, this is what the relationship is. This is what the relationship needs. This is what you need your relationship to look like. And, we're always to have open and honest dialogue with our partner. Okay. So it's okay to say, you know what, we need to be able to lean on each other, and I need to be able to trust you, and I need to realize that I can lean on you when I need to. Okay, let's just continue here and see what else is happening. All right, this card came up for one of the other signs I've just done the video for. And it does say listen, but to me, you know, I'm all about her eyes in this card. Her eyes are like electric green, and green is the healing energy. And that's what I'm attracted to most when I see this, because I am the person interpreting. You gotta listen to me. What this is saying is that it's about listening to what your intuition is telling you you need. And what do you need for your own self-care? Do you need some quiet time? Do you need your own personal time? Do you need your own interest? Do you need to step out of the relationship and the family responsibilities so that you can feel recharged? And to me, this is about recharging. So if I see the light recharging you and you need some healing, you need some time to yourself or to be surrounded by the people who you feel peaceful around. It is about deciding that, listen, this is what our relationship needs to heal. And, you know, it might be just taking some time for personal introspection to say, okay, these are the changes that need to be made. And this is what I know I bring to the table, and this is what I need. And maybe this is just collecting some data by having this alone time so you can bring it to your partner. Okay. For those of you not in partnership, this is about going inside internally to say, okay, this is what I've learned about myself in relationships, and this is what I need to heal. Okay, and this is what I know I bring to the table. And we want to make sure that we're coming together into the next relationship as a perfect, whole, and complete person, and not perfect in the eyes of being perfect, how you think perfection is. It's like feeling balance in all areas of our life. Like I'm ready. I'm ready for relationship because I feel that I'm attending to all of my needs. Okay, so that you also attract someone who does the same. So this is just an intuition card and listening to what your needs are, and you know, learning about yourself and realizing going forward what it is that you need. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh yeah, the manifestation card, and that you hold all the power apparently. So in your relationship, if you're in one, that you're the one who holds all the power. And I don't want to call you the alpha, but it looks like that's your role in this relationships dynamic. And, you know, I'll get to the singles in a minute, but what do you want to manifest in your relationship? So if you are the alpha and your partner is more the person who follows your lead or follows like your decisions, that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with being the alpha, but it's about making sure both parties are having their needs attended to. So what do you want to manifest for the relationship? Well, you're entitled to what you want to manifest, but what does your partner want to manifest? And then together in partnership, let's manifest for you the best relationship outcome for both of you, for both parties to be in balance. And so that they both, like right here says in love, in balance, healing, and both partners, this is a very happy card, both are looking at each other happy, like really feeling blessed. So manifesting a blessed union with someone takes work. Yeah, it does. Of course it does. All right. So what do you want to manifest, my singles? What kind of partner do you want to manifest? So it is about getting clear. What kind of partner do you need? And, you know, you also have to exhibit those same traits. So you got to do some internal work and kind of write a list of what it is you want in a partner, what it is you need in a partner, and what you bring to the table. So that way when someone asks you and you ask that person when you're out on a date, like, what are the best qualities? What do you bring to the table? And making sure that you're manifesting someone who's not a project is very, very key. We want to make sure that you're not a project and that person's also not a project. You want someone who's going to be with you to manifest greatness in the world. Because when we are with the right partner and we're feeling, you know, supported and loved and cared for, we can work magic in the world, right? So if you're here, like myself, to be in a more divine life purpose where you're helping and being of service to those, you know, you need someone whose energy is going to really help keep you charged. So if you're like me, who needs a partner, if you're going to choose to have one, who's going to be your best supporter and be the person who's honest with you and kind of keeps you in check, that might be the type of partner you want to manifest. So it's about getting clear, my singles, on what you want to manifest, okay? This is about daydreams and decisions, it says here on the card, but to me, it's about going inside, okay? Very much like card number 3 over here, listening to your intuition. It's about going inside, and again, very healing. She's got a green rope around her sacral. So it's like, again, about power. It's not about being the most powerful person in the relationship. You maybe need to heal that and check the ego when it feels like Or maybe you're tired of being the alpha, or maybe you're tired of being the person who always has to be the power and the person who makes the decisions. That might be the problem here. If your relationship is, having a power struggle right now, or if you feel like you're the one doing it all, you need to have that decision to, it's time to talk to my partner, and it's about being calm and deciding what it is you need going forward and telling your partner, this is what I need going forward. And, what do you need going forward? And how can we best, again, going back to this card here, this beautiful card, how can we best support each other so that each partner feels like they're listened to and that they're validated and that what they need is valid. And, that is by you taking some time to say, okay, like, what do we need? And if you're that person who's the observer in the relationship, chances are, I feel that that's the case, Scorpio. You have to be the one to be assertive here to say, like, I need someone to watch the kids so my partner and I can maybe go out and go for a walk in nature and just have that heart to heart. Grab your Starbucks and go for a walk and be honest with your partner. That person's supposed to be your best friend, the person who is your supporter. And I want that for you, and I hope you want that for you. So do the work. It's okay. You got this. And my singles, decide what it is you want. Cut away the bullshit from before. What did you learn about yourself? Okay? And it's about rebuilding your ego, rebuilding your self-care, how you treat yourself, how you make yourself the priority, not everybody else. What kind of love relationship do you want? Well, balance. You want someone who gives and receives just like you give and receive. Listen to your intuition about what it is you need, and it's time for you to manifest that. This is great, great news. Okay, let's see what the other part of your relationship, your other part of your reading holds for you. Okay, we have the Moon card, Major Arcana card. All right, this is important decisions coming to the light. Important, again, it could be just like piggybacking off relationships, because this could be the real big deal for you. The next 10 days is about getting your affairs in order and making some decisions. The card does say, because I'm sure you're curious about what it says at the bottom, is important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, and releasing the fears that hold you back. So it's about having your voice and being loud and clear about what you want to manifest. And it's about bringing that to the table. Okay, because through the light of the moon and through, manifesting, we can decide what it is we want moving forward. And it's about making those decisions. So using your intuition and what do you want to bring forward instead of having things just hiding in the moonlight, bring it out. Okay, it's time to bring it out into the light. Okay, next card is the Knight of Fire, who exhibits a passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless type of personality. And what the card says is a sudden event that needs your attention. Time is of the essence, and ask you to think things through carefully. So again, it could be, if it is about relationships for you, that's the most important thing. Maybe your career and everything else is just fine. You're not worried about that. It's about taking charge. You see here, he's taking charge. He's on a horse. He does have a slight battle armor on, okay? So don't think things have to come to, button heads. This is about being calm. Scorpio, you're going to have to channel a nurturing side. I don't see that you exhibit that very easily. Try to be more compassionate in your approach, okay? So whatever needs your attention, we want you to have a more compassionate approach, deciding what needs to come to light. You have done some thinking and some decisions have been made, and it's about presenting that, not in battle mode, okay? Being passionate, yeah, how about compassionate, okay? Yeah, I know you're self-assured. I know you're confident, Scorpio, okay? And you're restless and you want change, but you gotta approach it in a more gentle way than you normally would, I have a feeling. All right, the Ace of Waters, the cup cards are about your emotions, okay? And the Ace of, it's about falling in love with your life. What do you want for your life? It says falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, perhaps a new home. I don't think so, though. I think for me, this is about an emotion. And what do you want to fill your cup? Okay, so it looks like to me, how I would interpret this for you is you have one cup this in the next 10 days, okay, Scorpio? The most important thing to fill. So if your family life and your love relationship needs all your attention this month, this one cup, you need to fall in love with your life. What needs to change? You're going to spend all your energy the next 10 days filling up this cup, filling up a cup with memories and outings and dates and lovemaking and priorities and all this other shit. So nothing else So obviously we have to go to work and we have to do all those things. That's fine, Scorpio, but 1 cup needs your undivided attention in the next 10 days, okay? I'll leave it out there and stop bossing you around. Even though I'm going to boss you around. All right. Oh, amazing. The Sun card. Fantastic, fantastic card. Happy outcome card, okay? So all of this work and all of this attention is really going to move you forward. You're going to feel such a relief of pressure towards the last part of the 10 days here, okay, Scorpio? Happy outcome, new ideas, success, and having confidence in yourself to say, listen, once I learned to have an opinion here and voice it, not in your typical way, please take a more relaxed approach there, Scorpio, okay? Compassionate. Remember, it's your word for the next 10 days, kindness in your approach, okay, and how you deliver. You want success, and success will be yours, Scorpio, in the next 10 days. Whatever that cup, okay? Whatever you're filling that cup, and for those of you who are single, who aren't filling your cup with like the relationship you're in, you're filling up your self-care cup and doing the work and loving yourself for the next 10 days and going for massages and treating yourself and having those baths and taking that time to journal and filling your cup so you can have absolute success and attract that person who's going to allow you to feel confident in yourself. It's like, I'm coming to the dating world and to a new relationship feeling really confident and happy, ready for success this time, okay? Last but not least, we have the Page of Air, who is logical and honest, slightly impulsive, but curious. And it says challenging information, delays or changes to plan, and the truth delivered without tact. And I would say it's like, again, just like telling you, listen, be careful on how you relay messages. This is also in professionals. I got a couple professional triggers. So how you communicate with your bosses or your fellow employees, be careful of how you come across. I know you're confident, Scorpio, but take it down a small notch, okay? It's just so if you got this card, like this was a card that you picked, just like be careful of how you transmit messages, okay? We don't want people feeling challenged or guarded against you the way that you deliver, because you could be perhaps triggering someone. So just calmly, if you're a team lead or this, because to me, you know, this doesn't really piggyback off the rest of the messages. It's just people who pick this card's message. If you didn't pick this card, just stay out of it, okay? Just being careful about how others receive. It could still be here. Be careful of how others receive your messages, okay? About, you have so many beautiful things around you. So just put the sword down and chill out. Yeah, you can be logical and honest, but be careful of how you do that, okay? I'm going to stop there, Scorpio. If you require any personal advice, you can, of course, reach out to me. Easiest is through Facebook. Please leave me a message here if you want to, or send me a private message on Facebook, The Right Guidance, about how this message resonated. Thanks for coming. Please like, share, and subscribe and help my page grow. Ciao, Scorpio.